I want to stay on time, so we're going to start today. Today is day 2 of the challenge, and I wanted to welcome everybody. First of all, I want to welcome everybody back. Um, Second announcement, you're right. You're right where you need to be. Let's go over what we talked about yesterday. I am sorry about that recording. I'm actually going to re-record the recording because for whatever reason my share my screen didn't show up on the Zoom. It just showed the top of my head. So that was like really weird. So I'm going to go back and redo that video at the end of the week. But let's talk about what I went over yesterday. Yesterday was really talking about the mindset of an entrepreneur and what we're going to be doing over the next 5 days. First of all, the mindset of an entrepreneur. Understand that when you get into this game, this is not going to happen overnight. If anybody is here thinking that you're going to make money quick, rich scheme, this is not the place. This is about building something that you can like sustain yourself on. That's not going to happen overnight. There's processes to doing this, and the process starts with understanding who it is you serve. Who are the people? You got to know who it is you want to serve, your customer. Who is that person? And people sometimes are misunderstood to think that the customer chooses you. But the customer doesn't choose you. You choose the customer. So what you have to do is know who is it that you want to serve. So yesterday we went over what we're going to be going over these next 5 days. So day 2, which is today, we're starting the process. Day 2, we're going to talk 100% about your ideal customer avatar. It's called your ICA. That's what we're going to go over today. Wednesday, we are going to focus 100% on creating the offer that people will buy. Now, I know me and you have worked on creating an offer, but we might need to go back and tidy that up. Wednesday, which is tomorrow, will be about creating the offer that will be like irresistible to that ideal customer that you chose or the ideal customer avatar. So that's what tomorrow we're going to be creating offers. Thursday, I'm moving it to Saturday, but I'll just be moving the end date to Saturday. So Thursday, we're skipping. Friday will be about creating on OfferLab, how to leverage OfferLab because you don't really know anything more than just go in there and pick products, right? And put something together and push it out there. There's more ways to leverage OfferLab than just go on there, pick some offers, put them together, and shoot them out there with a link. There's leveraging other collaborators that are on the platform. There's strategies to do that. There's brokerage strategies where you can go out in your community and find any online business owner if they got an Etsy shop or whatever and say, hey, would you like me to put your offers on OfferLab? And then just submit them to OfferLab. And then you get paid commissions on everything that sells. There's all kinds of ways you can make money on OfferLab. And I am going to spend Friday, we're just going to talk all about how to make money in all the different ways. There's partnerships. You can set up partnerships with people so that they can do things maybe you're not capable of, and you guys do a shared revenue kind of thing. So there's all kinds of ways to leverage a platform that you may not have even thought about. So that's what Friday will be about. Now, Saturday, since we're not going to have Thursday, Saturday will be the day 5. And day 5 will be tying everything together, which is you decided who your customer is. You've created an offer that that customer can't resist. We've showed you how to leverage OfferLab so that you can send traffic to your offer. And lastly, we're going to work on building your community. That is Saturday. We're probably going to do a little longer day on Saturday because building the community, that is the engine, that is the power behind everything that is going to work from there. Most people, when they get into the digital marketing game, don't understand funnels. So to try to get in the game and start building funnels is hard for a lot of people. So they get discouraged and they quit. So when they quit, then they've quit on their dreams. But when you build a community based, community focused first growth pattern, you don't need the funnel because your community is a funnel. Not that funnels won't scale. This, I mean, I stand by funnels, I use them, I already know how to build them, but most people coming in the game don't. So, but building a community can be the funnel because all a funnel is a digital process, a digital sales message that is online, and it guides people from, hey, they've seen your little post on social media, and all a funnel does is guide them from that post that they saw to click on something, which is usually your offer. And then that funnel takes them through a process, which is maybe put them on an email list. We'll send some emails to them that are automated. That's all a funnel is. Most people don't have time to build all the pieces. So the reason community becomes that funnel is because all you have to do on social media is put out there, hey, I built a community. Hey, Karen, glad to have you. Hey, so we were just going over the overview of the 5 days. And I just want to let you know, since you're on, that Thursday, we're going to move to Saturday because I have a thing at ASU where I got to do a pitch contest kind of thing.
Sounds good.
So we're going over the process and what I call the collab profits. It's called the COLA framework. It's collab, so it's like community, and collaboration is the funnel lab. I mean the offer lab, and the collaborative process of the framework. So today is actually, yesterday was about going over the framework. The framework starts out with um, finding out who your ideal customer is, who is the person that you want to serve. That's what we're doing today. Day two will be about creating an offer, an irresistible offer for that target person that you chose, that avatar. Day three, which would have been Thursday, but is now Friday, will be about offer lab and how to leverage in all the different ways, because most people don't know there's all kinds of ways to leverage offer lab to generate traffic to your thingamajigger. So your offer that you've created for your ideal customer. So Friday will be about offer lab 100%. We're going to focus on offer lab. And then Saturday is going to be, like I was telling Denise, the engine that's going to power everything. And I was explaining to her how most people who get into this don't understand the process of building funnels. Um, a funnel is just a digital process of a sales message. It takes people from, hey, you've seen my post on social media, to a sale through the funnel process, email automations, all those things. Most people don't have the energy, the time, nor the know-how to even have the desire to build funnels. So community becomes your funnel, because then all you have to do is make your post in social media that talk about, I started this community and whatever value is in the community. So instead of sending them to a link that's a funnel that guides them through a process, you send them to the community. The community will be set up as the process. So instead of having complicated and sometimes pricey software, the community becomes the engine to where not only are you nurturing, building that community and providing value, know, like, and trust factors, uh, uh, um, the authenticity factor, all the things that, as we see over time, people aren't just purchasing from your links anymore. People, they say about 70% of people who click on a link do not purchase. Where are all the rest of those people going? If you are not capturing their contact information, you've lost 70%. So the sales that you may be getting is only 30% of people that literally went to your funnel link, your website link, and bounced. Maybe they got me all the time. I'd be in the middle of ordering stuff and I get sidetracked and it sits in the cart and you get these email automation. Hey, you left this here. Not every time that somebody leaves your website is it because they're not interested. So by not collecting some kind of contact information, you have lost the ability to reconnect with them. What having a community does is it collects their email address. That's the first part of the process. If you're not collecting contact information, you have no way to recontact them. So having a community does that. Now, this is the last day, which will be Saturday. We're going to focus on 100% how the community fits into this framework. So this whole 5-day challenge is about putting a process together that will take them from, hey, I saw that you're posting social media to your community. There's no complicated funnels. All you would do is position your post to get them to your community, whether it's a value-based post, whether it's a clip of a video you made, whatever it is, get them to your community. That's your only objective when you're on social media. Then in your community, there are things that you have to do, which is usually come up with a once a week meetup where you meet with your target audience and help them with a process. Help them get to the result that they joined your community for in the first place. Because by finding out who your ideal customer is and the offer that you're going to build for them, the only way that you can find the offer you're going to build for them, you have to understand what that ideal customer needs, wants, desires, their pain points. That's all the stuff we're going to be going over today. So, not to get ahead and focused on other days, we're going to keep our focus today on the beginning of the process, which is your customer. Um, I want to go over some things. Can you guys do me a favor and let me know if you see my screen because I need to walk through some of the contests. Let me see, Google Chrome. Share. Let me see if that'll do it. Can you see my computer screen says, can
Mhm.
you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes, no, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
let me get why is this not big? I need this to be big. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's do it like that. Bam. You guys can see this? Let's go to the school community. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to do a walkthrough. So here's the classroom, right? Everybody, this is where all the assignments, the workbooks, the bonuses, everything you get to implement this process will be at. So you get there's going to be a contest. The prizes, first of all, let me just walk through. First of all, you just start here. Download your workbook. It explains some things about the contest, a final reminder, and then the homework is just complete this sentence and post it in the community. At the bottom, there should be a pin post here. I'll put a pin post there, but there'll be a pin post here that says homework post. So we're gonna go back up to the top. So let's go back out here. You do the start here, then do your introduce yourself. This one does have a pin post at the bottom. Nope, it does not. Okay. Well, I'll put a pin post there. This is about me, so you can learn a little bit about me. What you, if you don't already know, there's some tidbits of information, contests and prizes. Go through this. It talks about what the contests and prizes. Prizes are not based on who does the best. It's based on who engages the most and completes their homework. Because this is not about you guys being here and just going through a 5-day challenge. Really, by the end of this challenge, I want you guys to understand the framework and know that I'll be here to help you implement it through it, because it's not going to happen in 5 days. But if you understand the process, you've already gotten into doing the basics of it, which is what the homework. There's going to be like three small assignments each day. Just do the homework, and you will be better off at the end of the challenge than you were before. At least one thing that holds people back is they don't even have clarity on what they're going to do now that they're on Offer Lab. So what this is going to give you is at least clarity of the big picture, and then you know to start working on the pieces. So contest prizes are based on engagement, doing the do. It explains how points work. Make sure you go through that. It explains what counts as homework, how winners are chosen. Grand prize is $5,000 6-week free coaching program. I have 3 clients with that. It's $49.97 that they paid. So 6-week first prize will get that. A $500 training course, which will help you build a community step by step. You'll get that. That's second prize. Third prize will be free tickets. Every single month, I'm going to be doing one of these workshops, 5-day challenge. So you'll get free tickets to my next upcoming, and I'll be doing them all through the year. So February, March, April, May, June, July, August, all through the year, once a month. That's my commitment to my community by starting it up. Oh, just go down the tab, how this community is organized. Also, another thing, I want to show you guys something. Please, after you've gone through it, check it, because this will show me that you've completed things, right? So just do that for me so I know that you have completed that part of the thingamajig of the course. Okay, so download your workbook. You're going to want to download that. That is going to be the thing that's going to help you really make this happen. This is going to explain how the community, there's going to be the welcome and how it works. That's this section 1. Section 2 will be where the live trainings will be. Day 1 yesterday, day 2 will be here after the recording has been iterated. The challenges and bonuses, next step. I'm still building that up, so it's drafted right now. And section 4, additional bonuses. Those are unadvertised bonuses. That means I didn't promote them in the market, but are going to be invaluable to you guys. So that's how the community's set up. Section 2, that's yesterday's. The workbooks will always be here, and the slides. So even though it didn't show up on the screen, here's the slides from yesterday. Okay. So let me go back. Oh, wow. How do I go back? Oh, wow. Oh, I don't want this no more. Okay. Oh, I think I got another tab. My bad. Okay. So today, this is where we are. This day 2 workbook is up already, but I'm still filling in this stuff here, which I'll do after the challenge. But the workbook I did yesterday, and then this is what I meant by a pin post. I didn't realize that I didn't have them on those other ones. Every one of the days will have a pin post, and this is where you will hit your do your homework. Also, homework has to be submitted to a link that is inside your workbook. So in the workbook, every day that you do your homework, save a copy of that in a Google Drive or on your computer and submit that homework. That's how you get the points. I need to have that submitted. It goes to a Google form, so I'll be able to see it, and you'll get a new Google form every day to just, all you have to do is submit your homework. So I wanted to go over how the community works. Let me see, let me go back. And again, that was in the classroom right here. Denise, you were saying something about the VIP. I will check on that today. I didn't have time to do that last night. I will check on what happened with that, but VIPs get
Thank
access.
you.
I'm sorry. So the VIPs get access to this, and it has a bunch of other good stuff to help them. Calendar, make sure you schedule this. Actually, the 22nd, I'm going to move that to Saturday sometime today. Once I verify that this is really going to be happening on, is that the 22nd? Nope, that's the 23rd. Okay, so yeah, the 22nd will move to Saturday, but be sure to add these to your calendar as a reminder. So I just wanted to go through that. And we are going to get started. Oh no, today's goal, we are going to talk about your ideal customer avatar. Let me get my screen up for my slides. Hang on. Nope, that's the other slides from yesterday. Hey, where are my slides? Oh, okay, so you can't see them here. Oh, let me see. That's not it. Okay, I'm going to change the share screen because it's on stop share, and I will bring up a different share screen with the slides. Where are the slides? There we go, right there, keynote. Tell me if you can see the slides. Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. Oh, I did it right this time. Okay, today, day 2, Build With Us Challenge. Me, Renee Jackson. I am a passionate business coach dedicated to helping entrepreneurs succeed. I'm actually going to make these more. I just kind of got a basic because time crunch. It's just me, and I'm just trying to do all these things. So today's goal is about gaining clarity and focus. This is not about implementation. It's just helping to understand who it is you're going to serve. Because in order to sell anything, the beginning starts with the customer. So who is it you're gonna serve? In today's session, we aim to help you identify and clarify your ideal customer, providing you confidence and direction needed for effective business growth, being able to create offers. All those things matter because you know who your customer is. Yesterday, told you we went over, oh, before you got on, Karen, we were talking about mindset. Yesterday was pretty much on the mindset of an entrepreneur. And an entrepreneur is looking for building a foundation, not looking for get rich quick schemes. And if people are here looking to get rich quick, this is not the place. This is not what I'm teaching here. What I'm teaching is how to build a sustainable business that can fund your lifestyle. And that doesn't happen overnight. There's pieces to doing that. And one of them starts with learning who your audience is, learning what is it that their pain points that they're going through, and what is it that they desire the result. And then when you know all those things, then you have to know how to create an offer that fits that. When you create the offer, you also got to know how to generate traffic to that offer. All of those things we're going to cover, all without paying for ads or having to use funnels in the beginning. You want to scale, you're going to need funnels. Obviously, I would never, funnels are the way to scale anything. But if you want to make money starting out, this is the way to do it without all that. Yesterday we reflected on our previous discussions about mindset. We established essential principles for the entrepreneurial path. And my objective yesterday, if you listen to it, and I'm going to redo it, is just to let you know that this is a journey and it's much easier to grow when we grow together versus trying to figure it all out by yourself. So, why knowing your ideal customer matters? Because it's the only thing that matters. Understanding how that impacts your business. You need a clear picture of your ideal customer because it helps drive your marketing, what you say in the marketplace. I say product design because creating a course, you got to know what it is that the people that you're serving are having pain points on or need help with. So that's part of product design. If you don't know what is driving those people to look for something, a solution, if you don't know what that is, then how will you serve the people that are looking for that solution? And it actually leads to greater business success. It fosters deeper connections because you know deeply where your customers are at, and you know the result they're looking to get to, and um, through that you build the pathway to help them get there. Yeah, go ahead, Karen.
Are we supposed to see something on the screen now?
Yeah, you don't see this the slide shot.
Not anymore.
No,
Not
nothing.
anymore.
See me either.
Oh, I am
You,
so glad
you,
you told me
you,
that.
yeah, you stopped sharing for a moment there, but it was on.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me try this again. Okay, I need to share the screen. Let me see if you see. Can you see this screen? Hold on.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Okay. And then this is where
So
we left. Can knowing your ideal customer, and keep in mind these slides will be included too. Why no, you can see why knowing your ideal customer matters, right? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure because I don't see what you guys see. So, which is frustrating for me because I got to figure out how to do that. This is just I do it like that. Okay. Let's go back down.
yeah.
I'll figure out how to get that. I need this. I wanted the slides to go sideways, but that's okay. This will work. So we did the mindset
Oh,
recap. You guys can see this, right?
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
We see you scrolling up now
See
instead of
that.
Okay, great.
the slides going sideways. So it's
All right.
scrolling up.
I'm going to figure this out before day 5. This is called, by the way, you guys are part of the process that I'm doing. I'm learning, I'm building. This is the first time I've ever run a challenge. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm doing what it is that I'm teaching. So part of running a challenge is doing a V1, which is a version 1, version 2, version 3 to kind of learn all the things. And it's becoming plainly obvious to me that the slide thing, I need to learn how to get them in Zoom so that you guys can see them because I'm not quite sure why it's not working. So this is where we left off. Knowing your ICA helps with better connection.
Yeah.
And
So,
Renee, we're here. We're rooting for you. We're rooting for you.
well, you guys are going to be the ones that are going to be the stories that I'm going to be building from because I'm going to help you guys get there. So, okay, secret to number 1. We're first going to go over 3 secrets. Secret number 1, who do you want to serve? So you need to have clarity in a persona. You need to choose one clear customer ID, which allows for sharper marketing strategies, tailored messaging, and ensures that your efforts resonate deeply with those who you aim to serve. So one of the great things about when you dig into understanding who that person is, it really does help with everything. It almost makes everything else easy because now it helps you to be able to know what to say to them. You know who they are, what their pain points are, what are the things that drive them, This right here is going to make your messaging. So when you know who your people are and who you're trying to communicate, it makes it easier for the customers in the marketplace to understand what it is you're offering, which is a value proposition. And it also increases engagement and conversion rates, which is the amount of sales you get. It also makes the connection with your customers better too by honing in on a single persona. And we're not talking about a single person, obviously. We're talking about a group of people that you want to serve. You can cultivate a stronger emotional connection. You can build loyalty and trust, the like, no trust factory. And it also leads to better relationships, repeat business. And for me, and for the way people are pivoting their businesses to work on a collaborative method versus ads and cold messaging, one of the things that we do as part of this process is we build our ecosystem from our communities. So the communities that we build a connection in the communities, but it also is part, we all grow together. So like I'm looking for to build my community. I want to get it up to 100 people, but at that time, first job I will need to pay somebody to do is to monitor my community. So I will be in my community looking for someone who has been in my community because we all grow together. And I will be looking for someone I can pay to, hey, can you do this once a day in my community? Keep it up and going. So they're part of growing, where we grow together collaboratively. Is I would hire people in my community to help build out. And I would teach these processes to everyone else in my community because this is not about just doing it by yourself. That's a lonely way to build a business. It's a hard way, a lot of trial and error, a lot of time I think I spent about 3 years, I won't say wasted, but 3 years kind of just bumping around in the marketplace trying to figure out what way is the right way. Of course, there wasn't AI 5 years ago when I first started. So that makes it a lot easier. But even then, without a strategy or a plan, you're just random acts of posting, and random acts don't get sales. You got to have a strategic pathway, and this pathway is probably one of the easiest and the most sustainable because the community you build will be the very people that you help succeed, that the testimonials are built from, that you hire to help you build your community, grow your community. So that's when you understand who you're serving. Now, secret number two is you have to understand your ICA or your ideal customer avatar, what their struggle is. So, the first thing you got to do is identify their pain points. What is it that's holding them back? Let's say they are an entrepreneur that has a Shopify store and they want to get more sales. So they may be at one end, which is they got a Shopify store, they're getting traffic, but no sales. And the other end, which is the result, people pay for results, not products. When the other end is now they have a Shopify store that not only getting traffic, but converting that traffic into sales. So there are two different ends. Your job as the community leader or the mentor or whatever that is to bridge that path. In order to bridge a path, you have to understand what are their struggles. So you got to identify, and this is all stuff we're going to walk through. I'm going to show you how to do these things in a manner and with chat. And you'll get a detailed ICA report that it'll give you a bright light. Now you know what to say when you get out there in the market on social media. You don't have to try to figure it out. So it also helps you ask the right questions because in order to know what your customers are needing or going through, or how you can serve them, or how you can get them a result that they'll pay for, you have to ask them questions, open-ended questions. If you don't uh, know who you're, if you don't know how, what questions to ask, then you're not getting what you need from them. So being able to ask the right questions to your customers will help you to understand their struggle. And because the whole process is about helping people, serving people, getting them from where they're at to a result that they desire, that they're willing to pay for. And your product, your service is that result. You just have to create a pathway where your result is part of the process. So we're going to go into, I know it seems kind of vague right now, but over the days we're going to be going through offer. Today we're just focusing on the ICA. Um, and again, the reason why is it helps you be able to create solutions that they would pay for, that matter to them. So that's secret number two. Secret number three, what is the desired outcome? So first of all, I want to go secret number one. I'm going to change the messaging because it's a little more detailed than I want it to be. The first one, secret number one, you need to know who you serve. Who do you want to serve? Secret number two is what's holding them back. What is the pain points? What are the struggles they're going through? And then secret number three, once you know those two things, is what is the result or the desired outcome. So, your ICA, in order to provide value and give them something that they will pay for, again, reminder, they pay for results, not for products. So, just because you have a product, that's not what people pay for. They pay for a desired result. And the better you make the result for them, the more money they'll pay. So, you got to understand what it is that your ideal customer wants in order to sell something to them. You know, if you, what you have is in no kind of way in alignment with what your customer wants, then how is that going to work? You're going to continue to remain frustrated. Why isn't people clicking? Why aren't people joining? Why aren't people buying? Because you don't have your product in alignment with what their desired outcome is. So we want to focus on the transformation or the end result. I always say when you're doing selling in the marketplace or online, always talk about the sell the result. Hey, I can help you get this. Don't sell, oh, I got a product that has a course in it and it gives you a free coaching call. Don't sell the product, sell the result, the transformation. I have a product that will help you sell the result, help you turn your ideas into income with this 5-step framework. So you want to sell the transformation. In order to know what that transformation is that they would buy, you got to again go back to knowing who they are, what are the pain points, and what are the things, the result that they want, because the pain points will help you know what it is you need to solve for them along the path. So, empathy mapping, I call that just mapping out your the how you're going to help them get their desired income. So this says put yourself in your customer's shoes, and by understanding their perspective, knowing them better than they know themselves, will help you anticipate what they need. It leads to more effective marketing, and it will enhance customer satisfaction because people are going to continue to work with you when they see that you got them this one small result, that if they continue on working with you, they'll get bigger results and bigger results. And that's how you build out a customer base. It's not by just throwing lead links, called link barfing. Just chunk your links out there. That is, people get frustrated because they're not doing it with any strategy. It's just I call it's my terminology, random acts of posting. Because they don't know and they don't have a strategy, you don't know what you don't know. So I'm not knocking them, but when I see it, I know what it is. Um, if you don't know who it is you're serving, then yeah, it's going to be a tough road. And it starts with understanding who you serve. So there will be a ICA worksheet that's in your homework. We're going to go over that in a minute, where we will define your ideal customer, identify their main struggles, we'll clarify what they want, their desired incomes, and then you're going to write your insights down, and then we're going to share them with the community, which will be part of your homework. Just share it with the community. Now, I'm going to go over the ICA worksheet in a minute. Um, just so you know, after you go through and do your homework, be sure to share your homework in the community. What it does, two things. Number one, it fosters accountability. A lot of people, when they get online to start a business, and maybe they've gone through a course, maybe they heard a training somewhere, they went through a training, but when they don't, after the excitement of going through a 5 day training, they don't do anything afterwards, or they don't do anything even during the training, they just listen. That doesn't help you. By posting to the community, it shows that you are committed to your journey, and it helps motivate other people to be committed to their journey. And it encourages feedback because people are going to see your homework, and it encourages others to respond in maybe a way that'll be more helpful than even me. I'm going to respond to everybody's homework. But and keep in mind, when you post in the community, you're just going to be putting a sentence or two. The homework page, you need to submit to a link, which I'll show you in a minute. Now, also too, connecting with fellow people in the community creates a supportive environment. This is about growing with community. And I'm showing you a process that you will eventually be doing at some point, whether it's in your Facebook community or in a school community, whichever, however you build a community, you will be doing these same things in order to be effective. So you want to start your journey by communicating in this community. Now, what I found is the best content that you can use even on social media is called, it's a doc my journey process. If you go back 6 years ago, when I was in the homeless in the back seat of my car after that 18-year marriage ended, um, if you go back to the post, nobody knew I was living in the backseat of my car, but I had just come up on the one funnel away challenge, which is a challenge like this, but it was a 30-day challenge. I was in my car for about 10 days before I got back on my feet because I started doing DoorDash. It was during COVID. I was considered an essential worker. So I was able to literally come up. So in 10 days, I was in a weekly. I paid for a weekly. That got way too expensive. DoorDash helped me to get in a position where I could do the one funnel away challenge, which is a daily thing like we do here, but it was 30 days. And that's how I learned 6 years ago this process, been doing it ever since. It's gotten better for me. I'm a ClickFunnels ambassador, OfferLab support person. Um, I've been to Funnel Hacking Live 3 times already, been up on the stage with Russell Brunson. Um, oh, I held my ClickFunnels Connect. ClickFunnels has connects where ClickFunnels has big kind of get-togethers, but by city, because the funnel hacking lives are nationwide, worldwide, literally. So everybody comes in from to Vegas or Florida for the funnel hacking live, and there's like 5,000, 6,000 of us. I'll show you a video of a recap of our just the one we had last February. So part of that journey, if you look back 5 years ago, uh, in the back seat of my car, I was documenting my journey. Hey, I started this challenge. I don't know where it's going to take me, but here's what I did today. That's the best content that you can put out there. Now, you don't have to necessarily put it out on social media, though I would. But doing that process, documenting your journey of what you learned just in this community will do immeasurable help for your psyche and the fact that you are living your process in public is something that really refines you in a way that I can't even put in words. So my suggestion is make a post in the community, but I would also, if you're short on time, copy that post and just chunk it on Facebook. Don't try to detail it or make it any. Add a CTA, always add a CTA. Hey, this is what I'm learning in this community. Uh, and then you can join this community. For now, you can start practicing the process of documenting your journey in public and getting them to a community, because when you build your own community, that's exactly what you're going to be doing. You're going to be documenting your process, saying, hey, this week I'm about to have a challenge in my community, join my community. So by doing that while you're building out your community, by doing it just in the market, hey, I joined this challenge, this 5-day challenge, and I'm going to this is what I learned for today. If you put that post on social media, hey, you guys want to join a challenge with me? Click the link. By the way, you guys get paid if somebody upgrades. It's a free challenge, but you guys get paid 65% or 75% for anyone that upgrades that you refer them. So just so you know. So you could send people to this challenge. Keep in mind, this challenge will be rerun as training without me live. This is the one I'm planning for the live, but after that, it will be run once a week as a repeat. So you guys can keep pushing people to this challenge, and they will go through a kind of semi-live version, but I won't be there. It'll be us, literally us. The videos will be repurposed for what they call an evergreen, so that I can start working on the workshop for next month, because the workshop for next month is going to be different than this one. So for the weeks until my next workshop, this will rerun as a evergreen workshop. And every time you say, hey, I join this, whatever, and somebody comes, if they upgrade to the thing, you get 75, I'll put it 75% of the amount. And it'll be in Offer Lab by this weekend. So that the link isn't there, but to promote this challenge, we'll be talking about it on Saturday, and then I will give you the link to promote it in Offer Lab. You could take that link. It's already set up. The funnel's already done. You just make your own version of the link, and then you start promoting that link, and you'll get paid off of any sales that come from that. There will be an upsell on the back, so you'll also get paid on the upsell. So but that will be talked about near the end. I just want to let you guys know that you will have the opportunity to promote this if you see results, in which I know you will, and support it to your community. Talk about your journey and what happened during the challenge, and then you will be able to push people to the challenge, this community, by you practicing that. You will learn just by repetition how to do it for your community. So it's kind of like the Karate Kid. Paint, wipe on, wipe off. Now this is I don't know, you guys seen the Karate Kid. I don't know if you have or not, but the karate master, was teaching his student how to do karate moves. But he didn't teach him by doing the karate moves. He had him paint a fence. So he said, do this like this and do this like this. So do the circle and the repetition. So the boy was like, man, I'm tired of just painting your fence, dude. I want to learn how to do karate. And he's like, you are learning. So he went to swing at him, like do some kind of smooth karate move. But because of the painting and the repetition of him painting the fence, he was able to kind of do his arms and move, deflect the moves that the karate master was making. That's kind of what you'll be doing. So by practicing the process of sharing your story online of you growing in business, and hey, I went through this challenge. You guys should check it out, and then sending the link out. You will build the repetitive kind of understanding of what it is you're supposed to be doing so that when your community is done, you can repeat that same behavior. Go ahead. You guys have any questions so far? I know I'm kind of like blah, 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 but you so far are we're gonna go over questions in a minute. Real quick, then I'm gonna get back on face to face so I could talk to you guys. Also too, there's extra guidance, VIP. There's some extra things that we're doing afterwards. I think I got 5 people on VIP at 11:30. So uh if you want a VIP, that is available to you. It's not necessary. Everything you need is going to be in this process. It just gives you more support. You get 5 live coaching sessions, so you get an extra hour after this one. Access to all the replays. I'm actually going to leave the replays up there, so don't worry about it because this is my version 1. I can already see I'm probably going to have a lot of video editing issues, so I don't want to take the replays down when they're probably not that great anyway. So I'm going to leave them up there. You do get the playbook, which is a detailed step-by-step, not just the homework, but detailed explanation of everything, the whole process. And you get the implementation checklist. That's optional. Let me go back to talking to you guys here. I said stop sharing. There we go. Okay. So, let me see if we got that. We got that. We understand their struggle, know their result. Hold on a second. I want to make sure I got everything covered that I want to do on the. Oh, one more thing, important. Blah, 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 blah. I got to walk you through. Let me share one more time the workbook and the homework. So we are going to go to the Google Chrome. One more thing, let's walk through the homework. So we're gonna go, where is that homework at? So you would go to your, did I just close the school? No, I didn't. So let's go back to classroom, 5-day challenge. Where's that homework? Nope, nope. Start here, right there. Okay, go here. I think you can click that and download the workbook. Oh, it is. Nope. Hold on, there's a way to download it. Upgrade the homework. Make sure you look for your homework stuff. Okay, where in the heck? Here's what I'm gonna do. I might not have put the link in. Glad I checked that. Okay, close that out. Let me get you guys this workbook. Oh, that's the internal one. Let's get the external one. But out. Okay, so this is your collab profits build with us work. Oh, don't mess anything up. Okay, this is your workbook. So just, I'm gonna walk you through how Google's workbooks work. As you can see down here, it says pregame. All pregame is gonna do is take you to the next tab. So I'm gonna put all these up. I wanna show you so you don't get confused. Okay, great. So this is the workbook. That's just the image. The pregame, oh, this was said to the people on yesterday, but this is a pregame stuff. Go through it. This is the workbook for the full process. So do the pregame assignment, answer the questions, submit the homework. There's a link right here to submit your homework will be right there. Just click on that, and that's where you'll submit your homework. Let's walk through that so I could show you. So you just put your email address, just put what day you're submitting your homework to, the date, and you can add your file there. And any thoughts for your homework. And how would you rate? Now, I need you guys to answer these things because it's going to help me to know if I need to go back and reiterate or help you guys understand. And then the reason I need your time that you guys spent on the assignment, because I want to help people be realistic about how long it takes to really do this kind of stuff during the day. Because my pitch is going to be, a couple hours a day, you can work this process. So I need your input as people who are doing the homework to make it a real number. So now each tab, okay. If you see an error, okay, so that's the pregame. Go through it. A lot of good stuff. Watch this first. It has some YouTube stuff from Russell. Answer the questions. This is homework. It actually goes over everything we're going to be going over the 5 days, kind of in a general method. Now, when I say save your do your homework, the easiest way I would say is to file, make a copy because you can't edit this one. Make a copy, call it something else, and then go in and type in your information. Save it, and then submit that to the submission link, which will be right here. You can add a Google Doc or one from your computer. So any homework, that's how you submit it. You can always put the tabs back up so it can not look so clunky. So, okay, after you do the pregame, day one workbook, this is day one's yesterday's homework.
I didn't do that because I wasn't.
Yeah, but that's okay. You guys got plenty of time to do it. I'm just showing you where the things are in the workbook. So day one, and pretty much it's just going to explain what the video says, though you can't see me. I mean, you can't see the slides. The slides are included too. Let me show you where those are at. So there's day one, which is yesterday. Day two, I did yesterday. So, what up? Oh, okay, so let me show you something too. Oh, snap. I don't want you guys to. Anything that has an arrow in means that there's more tabs. So hit the arrow. Here's your day one homework sheet. So every day we'll have a homework sheet. That is the only thing you need to submit. This is just more of a worksheet for your own purposes. The homework sheet is the one you need to submit for each day. Okay. And this one, day one, talks about what is your goal? What is your chief aim? What is your definite purpose? That's day one. What are you looking to accomplish over the next 5 days? It's just some simple stuff. Kind of get your mind right into the frame of what we're going to be doing. So anything with that little thing has some more tabs. So open it. This one has day two overview. This is your homework, the ICA worksheet. Now, this will walk you through who your ideal customer is. And now that I've noticed, I will add a prompt guide for you to use if it's not already here. I thought I did. No, I didn't have time. Okay, so here's your ICA worksheet. Later on today, let me add it now so I don't forget. I'm going to add a prompt guide for this. So every day we'll have a prompt guide so that you don't have to try to figure out what to say. You can have ChatGPT help you. Okay. So day two, make sure anything with an arrow you open to see the other stuff. Let me do something here. This is homework. Rename. Okay, so that's day two's homework. All right, so day three, I will be working on today. As you can see, there's nothing there. When it does have tabs under it, you'll see a little arrow right here. Day 4 and 5, obviously. Remember, it's going to be day 3 is Wednesday, then this will be Friday, this will be Saturday, just so you know, just a reminder. Skipping Thursday. Okay, this right here is already done. This is the bonus, unadvertised bonus that I promised I was giving everybody. And the unadvertised bonus gives you some additional paths you can take. The One Funnel Away Challenge, the selling online, if you want to build a course. The last secret, I'm going to tell you what the last secret is. And anybody who wants to build something quickly, the last secret is the key. You got to be a little more technically savvy, but the last secret is Russell Brunson's white label. He white labels two software programs, Doodly and Giru, which are software apps that you can sell as your own app. So you would have to name it your own thing. He has courses, training courses in there, everything white label. You have to change the name of the course and make it your name. It gives training and information, trainings for each of the products. There's 8 products that are already pre-made with the email automations, the funnels, everything. It's like a business in a box, but it gives you access to Russell's stuff that you can white label as your own stuff. You just have to change the name of it. So if nothing else, you should just look at each of these. All of these are worth looking at. This one, for if you want to be able to put this stuff together and launch and have something that's already selling, already has emails set up, already has the funnel set up. This right here is like a business in a box. So just check them out. These are all things that I have done to get where I'm at. And if you're going to go on a money path, the One Funnel Way 5 years ago is what started me. Selling online teaches you how to sell online, present in front of people, whether you're doing it online or in person. Course Secret teaches you how to take what you know and put it into a course. And the last secret is the business in a box. So that is the workbook. And I think each of these has the chat prompt. Oh no, this is just your personal. So day 1 is just about defining what is it that you want to build. What are your goals? What are your goals for the next 6 months, the next 3 months, how much money you want to make? What is the thing that motivates you? What's going to keep you going through the hard times? That's what this worksheet is going to do, kind of brainstorm some stuff and then just turn this homework in. And then turn in day 2's homework. And that's the ICA report. The prompt guide will help you fill that out. And today I'll work on day 3 workbook for tomorrow. The slides I will include on each of these. I don't even know. I thought I put the slides on this one. Slides, yes. So there's the day 1 slides. So you'll be able to see them. Just click on them. Always make a copy so that you can type in a document. You won't be able to make any edits if you don't make a copy of it. So, and then just so it's convenient, I made the homework submission link easily attainable. So that's what's going to be going on. Again, we have the VIP upgrade. I want to get prepared for the VIP session. Look over those. Start with the pregame and just read through it. Anything that asks about, oh, okay, cool. This is a pregame. So just go through that and it'll kind of help you to kind of get in the mindset of you're building a business and you're building your future. And what is it that matters to you? So you're going to write a commitment statement. I commit to not giving up on my dreams, not giving up on the process. I'm doing all of this at no charge because I feel like if I can help 100 people for my community, I'm not charging for my community until after I've helped 100 people be successful. So you guys are the start, and it starts with 1 or 2. So I feel privileged and honored to have you guys as the people that I start with, because in the end, you guys will be the examples, the people that I'm looking to hire to be part of my process, the people that I'm looking to partner with, the people that I will be promoting their offers. This is all about building community and growing through each other versus paying for ads and using funnels. So that's session 2, day 2. Give me the rest of today to get the video edited. to the best. I am not a video editor. I just do my best, you guys. So I'm sure the information is what matters. So today we focused on our ideal customer. Don't try to worry about the offer or anything. Let's just use that worksheet and get clear on who that person is. What is it they're struggling with? And what is it that you do, Denise? What is it that you do, Karen, that will help them, that you can help them get to a result that they would pay for? So if your process includes some skin balms that help people with eczema, make a process for them. It's not just about the product, it's about giving them a guide that'll show them how to handle the itch that comes with eczema. So we'll help form what an offer is. An offer is not a product, an offer is a whole process that you help them do. So we'll figure that out tomorrow. But today we're focusing on the ICA so that when we come tomorrow, you know who that customer is so that we can create an offer that people will buy. So that's where we're at today. Can I get any questions? I got like 10 minutes. Any questions? Denise, you have on customer or Karen?
Just in regards to the homework, so you're saying first, copy the document that we can write in it?
Yes.
Okay.
Edit it to do
And
what
then
you want.
okay, and so we just submit it to the link. So we have to send it to the link via an attachment? Is that how it works?
At the top of that worksheet, it says submit your
Mhm.
homework. On every worksheet, it'll
Okay.
have it there. Just click that.
Okay.
There'll be a submission form. Put what day you're submitting. And
Mhm.
every day you'll go back to that form and submit the next day. There'll
Okay.
only
Okay.
be one worksheet per day, but keep in mind the post to the community, and I'll add the pinned post. Let me write that to those top ones. Those also are part of the bonus point, the points that add up. So make sure you go to each of the posts, I mean the assignments in the classroom and go to the pin post and do that one sentence answer. So pin post and homework.
Okay.
And I will work on the pin post immediately and the prompt guide for the ICA. Any questions, Denise?
Not at the moment. I can't think of anything.
Okay, so let's break it down pretty easy. All I ask you to do, go to the classroom, download the workbook, make a copy of it, type in it, start with the tabs on the side, just go down the tabs until you finish, get up to day 2 and submit the homework.
Yeah.
And that'll be an easy starter process. By the end of the 5 days, you will have a clear understanding about your process, the offer that you're going to be selling, and the people that you're going to be selling it to. The next process we will focus on, probably in my next challenge next month in February, will be strictly about how to get those people from social media to your community and how to build out your community, whether it's Facebook or school. All righty then, in the process, you will get there. You will get there doing this process. This process has made me, and I don't want to do income claims. I don't like putting numbers out there because not everybody's going to do what I do. I do this all day, every day. This is all I do. I sit in the house. My husband comes home. He leaves at 8:30 in the morning. He comes home at 6:30 at night, and I'm still sitting in the same place because all I do all day. I'm a geek for this stuff. And I guess if you're going to have somebody helping you, somebody that geeks out on it is probably one of the best people because like I totally geek out. I have to literally, me and my husband made a deal that I would not pick up my computer or my tablet on the days he's off because that's his day. But I can like communicate over my cell phone. But if it requires me to pick up my computer or my tablet, I'm not allowed to do it on his days. So like, and because when you're in this, at least for me, I can get so deep into what I'm doing that like nobody else is around. So like I don't want to do that to my husband. I love my husband. So we've made this deal. So Thursdays and Sundays, are his day and I don't pick up a computer. I still respond and get on social on my phone, but that's as far as I can go. And I better not spend too long looking at that. So I respect him as my husband and I cherish him. So I want to give him the time that he deserves. And focus time. I don't want to be distracted by business. So we've made that deal. Sundays and Thursdays are his day. I'm like, cool.
Mm.
Except for this Thursday because this is money where I have to go to ASU. So like he'll go for that. So
What's
we'll look forward to going. We're not doing a live session tomorrow as far as the weekly meetup, obviously, because we're going to be doing the challenge.
nice?
So
What's
next
happening on Thursday?
Thursday, nothing. We're moving
Okay.
Thursdays to Saturday.
And there's an event happening, selling online?
On Saturday?
No, Thursday.
Okay, no, no, no. The reason I won't be here on Thursdays because I'm gonna be at ASU, literally teaching them this process.
Okay,
So
got it.
yeah, I'm gonna be in a pitching contest. It's $5,000. So I'm gonna go up there and give them what I got, and serve my community, my local entrepreneur community. I'm gonna tell you guys on day 4, which literally will be Friday, because day 5 will be Saturday. Day 4 is when I'm going to be talking about Offer Lab, collaborative marketing, and everything. I'm going to tell you a technique that I have found that is the easiest way to get people to Offer Lab if you want to sell Offer Lab, whatever it is. I'm going to tell you it has to do with being a part of your local entrepreneurial ecosystem. They have one in every city, every state. I'll tell you about that strategy that I came up with because I was just in it and it happened. And I was like, what? This is like easy selling. But I'm going to show you that on the day when we talk about how to get traffic and Offer Lab and blah, blah, blah.
Nice. I'd love to learn. I do a lot of
Yeah.
community work
Yeah.
in
So
my
like
church
in
and in my community. I do a lot.
So the entrepreneurial community support method is really just joining, usually the big universities have them like ASU, whatever universities are in your state. And they usually have a free to the public entrepreneurial support program because the government gives millions of dollars for college universities to spur entrepreneurship in the communities. So it's free, never costs you anything. Get in a couple of those. I'm with 3 different universities that are in Phoenix in their their entrepreneur support programs. And
Mhm.
I go them, everybody in there is from the community. They're not college students. They're there trying to learn how to build their business. Do you know I fish leads out of that like all I got to do is say, "Hey, you want me to put your offers on Offer Lab? Great.
Yeah,
Tell me what your offer is." And I get paid on the
nice.
back end. It's a real easy pitch because you're not pitching nobody. Hey, you're selling something, you're struggling. Hey, I
Yeah,
can get more eyes on your offer. Let me get it on Offer Lab. And all you have to do is learn how to
nice.
put people's offers on there. So that's another strategy.
Yes.
So it's a great
Yeah.
way to make money and just build relationships. People will be thrilled. Easy
Okay.
to sell.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right. I
Wow.
look forward to seeing you.
Amazing.
I'm going to get ready for the VIP session. You guys have an awesome day. Put any questions you have in the community. Make sure you post to the Offer Lab community that we're doing this challenge and whatever you learned today.
Okay.
And
Sounds
also
good.
social media, document your journey is the way to create content without having to think about it. It's easy.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
righty then. Look forward to talking
Thank
to you guys
you.
tomorrow. And we'll
Yeah.
spend some more time learning how to create an offer that people will buy.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Take care, Renee.
Bye bye,
Thank you
honey.
so much.
Love you guys. Thank you
Bye.
for being a part of my community. I appreciate you all.